Welcome to the Rizham International School's YouTube channel.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. SDG. Have you ever wondered what does this three letters means? In today's interview, we are diving deep into the world of SDGs. We will explore what they are and more importantly, why they hold the power to shape our future. And for this exploration, we are here at Rizham International School and today we have two special guests with us. Dr.Dawood sir, the co-founder of Sky Education and the ambassador of SDGs, and Mr. Javed Chaudhary sir, the chairman of our school and the accomplished industrialist.
Before we dive into the questions, let's set the stage a bit. Dawood sir, could you give our viewers a brief overview of what the Sustainable Development Goals and why they are so important for our world?
Alright, thank you so much and it's an honor to be here. It's wonderful to see young students take up the SDG goals, which is very close to my heart. So the SDG goals or the global goals as we popularly know them, the Sustainable Development Goals, were an idea by every single country on this planet that we need to secure our future. Now I grew up in Andaman Nicobar, I grew up in lush green trees, beautiful water, but what about my children? What about all of you? You know, you are growing up when the rainfalls are scanty, where there are more earthquakes, where deforestation is leading to erosion. When will you even think of going to a beach? SDG goals are for you, my children. It's a goal to save our planet. You know, I read a book which says there is no plan B because there is no planet B. This is our planet, we call it the Mother Earth. Let's protect it, and SDG goals are here to protect the planet. There we are.
That's truly enlightening, Dawood sir. It's incredible how these goals shape our world. Thank you for sharing.
Javed sir, as the chairman of Rizham International School, how is the school aligning its missions with goals and the values of SDGs? And what role do you see the students are playing in this alignment?
Rizham International School's vision and mission are indeed shaped collectively with the responsibility of ensuring alignment falling under the purview of school's leadership, including our principal. It's our shared commitment to integrate SDGs into our curriculum, educate our students about these goals, and empower them to engage in SDG related projects. We also collaborate with organizations like Sky Education to provide students with resources that promote a better understanding of these goals. We appreciate the partnership with Dawood sir present here and Sky Education for their invaluable support and in educating our school and community about the SDGs. It is through collaboration that we can make a difference, and together we will.
It's great to hear how our school is actively participating and educating our students and community about these important SDGs.
Javed sir, from your industrialist point of view, why are the SDGs important and how can these global goals impact on educational institutions like Rizham International School?
The Sustainable Development Goals hold immense importance, especially in our school, where we have actively integrated values like gender equality and reduced inequalities into our educational approach. These values closely align with SDG Goal 5 and Goal 10. Furthermore, in our industrial endeavors, we have made strides by adopting cleaner energy sources, reducing waste and emphasizing fair labor practices, all in alignment with the SDGs. To bridge the gap between industry and education, we have introduced programs like CSR, computer science and robotics curriculum to promote innovation and technological advancement which directly corresponds to SDG Goal 9. Creating impact through education is a great opportunity for change and resonates with the Unite to Act message.
Thank you, Javed sir, for sharing how our school and industry are actively working toward these goals. It's inspiring.
Dawood sir, can you share a personal experience or a story that inspired you to become an ambassador of SDGs and dedicate your work to promoting these global goals?
Thank you so much. This is so close to my heart again, where what could inspire us to change? I was invited to a summit in Qatar. It's called WISE, World Innovation Summit for Education. I was introduced to SDG for the first time, and I realized every single corporate, the first question they asked is, it could be BMW, it could be Google, it could be anything which said, are you carbon neutral? What kind of carbon footprints are you? And I had no idea what carbon was until I realized we are talking about climate change. Young students, young activists today are talking about as simple activists like whale hunting to coal mining. So that was my first brush with SDG. And then when I came back, it was one of the Ramadan evenings. We spoke so much about SDGs, and until I went for the iftar. You're fasting the whole day, you're expecting to bring a change. And what do I see in iftar? I have no problems with good, meat and dates and all. Please have that. The plastic. There were dastarkhanas, table spread of plastic. Bottles that we use were plastic. I said, what kind of world are we living in where we take these bottles and then we throw them back into the oceans? The jellyfishes, the fishes think the plastic are like jellyfishes, they eat up. And I realized with a personal connection growing up in Andaman and Nicobar, this is not happening. Let's start SDG together by not using plastic. Single-use plastic, especially the bottles that we have. Let's have glass bottles, let's have copper bottles. This was my suggestion, and perhaps it was the beginning of being an ambassador for schools and students, and hopefully by 2030 we can see the change.
Your personal journey is inspiring, sir. It shows how the individuals can truly make a difference. We know that the challenges can arise when working towards the SDGs. Dawood, sir, can you share some challenges that you have encountered and how you overcome them in your role as an SDG ambassador?
So, in terms of changing, I think small things make a big difference. There's a beautiful saying of Prophet Muhammad which says, small things done consistently is better than doing large things. It could be you praying the whole night and then sleeping for the rest of the week. Perhaps what changes we can do is, can we start reducing the plastics? Can we reuse some of the things that we usually throw away? If you have food left over in the house, instead of throwing, can you have a community kitchen? Can we use old clothes rather than buying every time? It's okay to spend, but can we be more responsible? When we travel, can we choose destinations which are SDG eco-friendly locations? Small things done well. Be kinder, be nicer. That is what the world wants. And I think once you use life skills with SDG, things like problem solving, small things again, which leads to your better ideas, creativity, using of electricity. I'm working now with the US Embassy, and they've invited students to be climate mentors. And one simple thing they was suggested is, can we switch off our mobile phones when not using? Can we not overcharge our laptops? And can we not use ACs when we really don't need it? Hopefully these are basic things done well will make a huge change.
Challenges is a significant part of the journey. Thank Dawood, sir, for sharing your experience.
Doubts, sir, for the students of Rizham International School and young people in general, what step can they take to create mass awareness about the Sustainable Development Goals? How can we engage more individuals and communities in this important global initiative? What specific action can students of our school take to create mass awareness about the SDGs?
Okay, so students for the first part have so much of power, you can change the way people think. Now, mass awareness, as always I say, it starts with one student, one thinking. Take an example of this girl Greta Thunberg from Sweden. She bunked school on Friday. Today we call it the program Fridays for Future. I don't want all the Rizham International Schools students to bunk school, otherwise the principal come calling home. But yes, use the day on Friday or any day for that matter to create an awareness. You can have a street campaign. Start with things like Nukkad Natak, going there and talking about basic hygiene. That's goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. Or go around and help a stray dog shelter, which is your goal number 15, life on land. Anything. It could start with zero hunger. Start distributing, as I said, a community fridge project. project, this is what you do. Or pick up one of the candle books that you're using and look at the last chapter, which is a community project. For example, it could be building a bird feeder. As simple as, giving some food to these creatures when the summer comes in. You students have so much of power. Use your examples, use poems, use technology, use the idea of your appeal and start creating this movement. Start fundraising for SDGs, start writing essays and blogs, and be part of the United Nations world's largest lesson. Tell the world what you think and people will come calling to you for ideas. All the best.
Creating awareness and engagement are key. Thank you, Dawood sir, for your insights.
Thank you both for being here and sharing your insights with us today. We hope that this interview will inspire our viewers and students to take action toward the Sustainable Development Goals. If you have any questions or thoughts, please leave them in comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring interviews and content.
Thank you.